So that side of danger for the Brisbane Roar, that one's averted. She playing quick, driving through. Lainey Fryer not dispossessed now. Grace Koilamu in a foot race, and Pryor able to clear it away. That was basically 3 passes. This was the pass that mattered the most to Tamika Yallop. Beautiful goal, an outstretched boot of Natasha Pryor. Couldn't stop it. Newcastle in this early part of the game, Brisbane are very comfortable in just a couple of quick passes, and they are very far up the pitch. A lot to do with Momo Hiyashi, who's sitting at the base of the midfield, as this ball's driven into the box and cleared back out. Hiyashi draws a player in, and then quick release to a midfielder, and then another quick release. And making easy work of the Brisbane Roar. Hiyashi couldn't get past Devon Jackson. Chance for Newcastle to get themselves back on the score sheet. Out to Lauren Allen. Got a few runners in the middle, but she's going to drive wide. We know she loves to cross the ball in, and that's exactly what she does. Finding Cooper Sprout, and drifting just wide of the far post. They have to be mindful. Maybe a goal up, but Lauren Allen, she loves to send the ball into the box to set up her teammates. Cooper Brown just couldn't get it. Queen, Bryant, able to send it back. Haven't got it away just yet. Woods finding McQueen. Gallop trying to find the run of Koilamu. Chico. Davis to do a slight U-turn. Allen able to bring it down. Couldn't find Hoban to really keep possession that time. Yeah, she will see if they go for it once again. Look out pass to Delaharp. We've seen this before. Kruger. Fryer able to turn. This is beautiful from the Brisbane Roar. Delaharp. Now Yallop, they don't have a lot of numbers in the box. They've made quick work of moving up the field of play. Great turn from Yallop, just looking for somebody to be waiting right there. It was a good ball into the box. You can see just the difference that Momo Hiyashi makes for this Brisbane Roar side. She's so confident on the ball, decisive with her passes, and sets her teammates up just to run and go with the ball. Doesn't feel like they have to stop and then regain possession. That's a beautiful touch on the inside. Got numbers in the box if they can make it work. It'll be a goal kick. Good run in, but just blocked that path of Isabella Hoyos. Yallop, smart touch, too heavy in the end. Playing confidently, Brisbane. Delaharp, Yallop, Kruger. That ball too far forward for her. Devon Jackson, her first start after coming back from injury. She was on the bench last week. It was her welcome return. McQueen got Hoyos out wide. That's exactly where the ball goes, up against Chico, and that's a poor attempt at a cross. Kruger. This is the Brisbane Roar side we were so used to in the opening few rounds. It's curling delivery may stay in, but poked away. As this ball's played in and just out of play, it was offside anyway. Hayashi, Hoyos, McQueen, long ball forward for the run of Pringle, but almost picked up by Grace Koilamu. Playing it out to Kruger. Koilamu ready and waiting, but coming from an offside position. So, looks to be a foul in the build-up to that. Hayashi. Allen not able to gain control of the ball that time. McQueen. Delahab. That's a heavy challenge from Chico, but gets away with it that time. And Pringle hit the deck. Kruger. Just left alone. Space to turn into. Delahab. Quick reading of the play from Devon Jackson. They can build from this, Newcastle. They'll play her out to the right if she wants to get her head up. And ran out of space, but it falls to Hoban. And well cut out by McQueen. Kruger running into the path of Emma Dundas. Dundas blocking it. Dundas taking a strike! Emma Dundas! What a strike! And Newcastle back level. After all the pressure the Brisbane had mounted, a long-range effort from Emma Dundas gets Newcastle back level. And what a strike it was. Took it confidently, chested it down, and there was absolutely nothing Keely Richards could do. What a beautiful strike from Emma Dundas. Another goal for the youngster. And just when her side needed it most. Her first goal of the season. Brisbane trying to get an immediate response. Piece for the Brisbane Raw, Momo Hayashi. His duties. It's a high ball. It's the far post, got numbers ready and waiting, and a strike from Hoyos. Cleared by Krajinac. High ball caused some confusion and chaos. Hoyos read the immediate drop, and then quick reaction from Danielle Krajinac. great delivery to the far post, this time headed away by Sophie Hoban. Still, there's Yallop! Tamika Yallop saw there was a long-range effort from Emma Dundas, said don't worry about it, if she can do it, I can do it even better. What an effort, 2 fantastic long-range strikes and a second goal of the game for Tamika Yallop. She sat on the edge of the box, teed it up in that top corner. Perfectly calm, Cass Davis was looming, and you can see how much it means to the Brisbane Roar. Their finals chances really on the line. And their captain, Tamika Yallop, 2 goals. And a goal up against this Newcastle Jets side who thought they were back in this contest. Jackson. Bauman. Headed forward by Copus Brown. There's no one behind. And that goal from Emma Dundas, her first ever goal in the Ninja A-League competition. What a strike it was. Tamika Yallop. She is one of the highest scorers in this fixture. That goal is certainly one of her best. Esquilami with a foot race with Josie Wilson, taking a heavy tumble. Just 2 players coming together. Esquilami just coming off a little worse. Delahaye, Yallop on first half hat-trick. Will she take a strike? She certainly will. It'll be deflected out for another corner. She's very, very confident right now, Tamika Yallop. She is also making a charge for that golden boot race. And Gilnick leads it at the moment. Yashi, another deep delivery, headed back across. This time, Kajanak, easy collection. So Tamika Yallop now sits on 9 goals in the Ninja A-League competition. Emily Gilnick with 10. She got a first half hat-trick. And Matilda's teammate certainly maybe getting a little bit nervous at the top. Pringle. Lady Fry just peeling off. We're almost finding her. Yashi. Setting the Queen just a slight task. Woods. If you are just joining us, we've missed a fantastic early 22 minutes of this game. That's okay. Still plenty of action left in this contest. It was Tamika Yallop who got the scoring underway after a beautiful pass from Lainey Fryer. Slipping Yallop through, hitting the far corner. And then Emma Dundas, the Newcastle Jets, scoring her first ever goal in the Ninja A-League competition. With a beautiful strike from long ways out. Such a young player. Outstretched arm of Keely Richards could do nothing about it to save it. And Tamika Yallop teeing up from the edge of the box. So if you can hit a long-range effort, and they join the party as well. That's why we see this game at 2-1. It's been a lively game of football. First time these sides faced off all the way back in December. It was a 6-1 victory for the Brisbane Roar. And they get back to their feet. Newcastle getting the 3 points this time. Allen driving it, Hayashi finding space. Allen, chance on goal. Richards palms it away. Probably would have liked to have cleared it a little bit further, but helped out by her defence. Wilson. Allen. 3 shots on target. 2 of them goals and only 1 for Newcastle, and that was that Emma Dundas strike from a long ways out. Hayashi clearing it. Dundas thought for a moment she was going to take a shot again. Fryer losing out to Hoban. She takes a long-range effort. Richards diving to her right. And Allen easily dispatching of Momo Hayashi. Richards maybe would have loved to have caught that, but either way, so long as you clear it, that's all that matters. Down at the moment. It's Grace Koilamu. There's been a few battles with Josie Wilson. She looks to be holding her left arm. It's her right arm, actually. Koilamu's still down and looking to be in a little bit of discomfort holding that right arm. But take a look at Brisbane's last 3 results. The loss to Sydney SC, their only draw of the season against Western United, and a loss to the Western Sydney Wanderers, who kind of hit a really great patch of form for those young group of players. But you can see the kind of struggle that has been for Brisbane to really accumulate points and even get on the score sheet at times in their recent run of form. But right now, Alex Smith would certainly be pleased with the output his side is producing in this game. They really dominated most of the key facets. It's been just the kind of counter-attack they've maybe got to clear up. But the next 5, Adelaide, who just fell to Melbourne City, and then Melbourne City. So 2 sides comfortably in the top 4, but then the Central Coast Mariners, who are in the hunt for the top 6, Western Sydney Wanderers, who are at the bottom, but Melbourne Victory also top 2 as well. So a really, really difficult patch of football that is coming up for the Brisbane Roar. They need to pick up points against sides who are sitting lower than them on the table. And it looks like Grace Koilamu, that's the end of her play this afternoon, and Evi Popadinova comes on to replace. So the Bulgarian will come on. The last time we saw her was when the Roar faced off against Western United. Hasn't necessarily been the most comfortable in front of goal, but Popadinova a chance to get on the score sheet. She's found the angle. It's straight at Krajinac. Almost an immediate impact from the substitute. Alex Smith certainly wouldn't have liked to do a half-time sub, especially in a player such as Grace Koilamu, who is so prolific and a really exciting young player. But Evi Popadinova, a lot of experience. She faked out Tash Pryor, just straight at Danielle Krajinac. Hoban cutting it back. Cass Davis skies the chance. Cass Davis, she doesn't get on the score sheet, but she can find herself in those positions. She can put them away. I'm sure a player of her experience, she would have loved to get that opportunity again. Just kept rising. Looked like maybe for a moment the ball may have slightly bobbled up on her and caught her off guard, and she just kind of lifted it up with its momentum.
Halfway.
Davis. Cleared away. Dundas. It up once again. Emma Dundas slipping it through. Too much on that pass. Lauren Allen. Papadinova. There's confirmation of that earlier sub. Woods. Dundas. Hoban, not sure what she was doing there. Not on the same page as Chico fights for it, and Richards comes through to Claudia Chico, and she does so often, like a boulder to disrupt the play. Has to be alert of Pringle. I've got to correct myself. Emma Dundas, her second career goal, first one, was in a very entertaining game as well against Adelaide United. End of last season, it was the Newcastle Jets coming out 8-0 winners on the day. First goal at the end of last season. It is certainly her first goal of this Ninja A-League campaign. Jackson, well wide, searching for some options. Finds that in Lorena Bauman. Davis, back to Bauman. Curling effort, and there's the run from Copus Brown. Just didn't read it quick enough. Allowed Richards enough time to come and collect. Starting to mount a little bit more pressure, Newcastle, as the half has gone on. And it goes to Della Hart. Yallop. That ball knocked away by Bowman. Tamika Yallop sitting on a first half hat-trick, scored 2 goals for the Brisbane Roar so far. And Yallop, in anticipation, when she jumped, just helped Lorena Bauman out in the end. Once again, up against the experience of Cass Davis. Miyashi. She's been spending a lot of time as Isabella Hoyos' centre-back partner in this game, but has ventured forward and looked for a moment that Della Hart was going to get away with that. Only to be denied. See that arm on the shoulder and on the back as well. It's an easy call. This is some fast play, quick thinking. Pryor able to snuff that chance out. Chico, just a little bit chaotic for a couple of moments. Papadinova's done well. Pringle, Papadinova continuing the run on the inside. It's a dangerous ball in, headed away by Wilson. Brought down by Davis into the path of Lorena Bauman. Former Swiss international. Under pressure, Devin Jackson losing out. Hiyashi right behind her. It's just not settled. Play out, so she's going to go long this time. We've seen them, particularly at the start of this game, was playing it out to Hiyashi, was playing it out to Delaharp, and then quick passes for Brisbane. But Newcastle have done a better job as this half is progressive, making Brisbane work a lot harder to get the ball into their attacking third. Pressure from Hoyos. Hoban. Straight to McQueen. Very end-to-end sort of play in the last few moments. Yallop. Asking for some more movement. She's very frustrated, Tamika Yallop. Not the play she wanted to make. Now the ball finds Kruger. Can they find better luck on this left-hand side? They can't, as Chico snuffs out that ball. Read it quicker than Pringle. Sends it across. Copus Brown's going to need to react. Later. But Dundas picks it up. And they continue this run forward, Newcastle. Good defensive work rate from Alicia Woods. We've seen her do so many times this season. And after missing out some football, Perry Park fans have been given a treat. It's been really exciting between these two sides. In the opening 36 minutes. Still got second half of action. Newcastle trying to get back level, and Brisbane would love to put some more on the scoreboard. Bauman using the space well. Dundas. Chico tries to drive at Pringle, sends it across, now out to Allen. On the edge of the box, sits high. Hayashi heads it away. As far as Lainey Fryer. Papadinova. Tash Fryer using her body, but Papadinova using her skill to get around. Now Lainey Fryer up against Josie Wilson. And great work from the young defender to come across to deny Brisbane. It was 3-on-1. And the one prevailed. Pringle. He's going to stay with Newcastle. You see Papadinova had two choices. Had Yallop on the other side, had Fryer. Maybe pass could have been a little bit wider to not give so much of a chance to Wilson, as Cass Davis hits the crossbar. Said she can hit him, she'll go with it again. There, this time, just over. She hit the post and it sailed over. The two most difficult chances Cass Davis has had all game. Almost inch perfect. And the one just in front sent it well over. Has a habit, Cass Davis. If you look through her goal catalogue, for a while it looked like Cass Davis only scored the spectacular. So close to adding one more of those to her tally. She's had it a long time for her first Ninja Ray League goal. That game, it was a beauty. Lainey Fryer gets away. Papadinova made the run. That run provided the space to Delaharp, who tried to tee up. Joined the long-range party, but her effort just rolled off the boot, well wide. Bauman. Pressure applied, almost coughed it up. Found Devon Jackson. There's Cass Davis once again. Back to Jackson. Moving it quickly. Allen's out there. Just losing balance at the wrong time. There's a good ball through. Holly McQueen was caught on the inside. Allen had the better line and just couldn't redirect it back goalward. She did score that singular goal for Newcastle back when these sides faced off. Taken out there was Bauman. And that's hit Papadinova. There's some shouts from Tamika Yallop. They should have taken the ball back to where the actual foul occurred, but it ended up working out beautifully for Brisbane, regaining possession. Hoban able to turn and go. That's a beautiful pass to Cass Davis. McQueen disrupted the run, and just in time, Davis looked to be breaking into space to take a strike. Slipped out the back, McQueen with the boot to clear it long. Papadinova making a nuisance of herself for this Newcastle defence. Very lively up front. Almost an immediate impact when she came on for Grace Koilamu. That effort of hers went straight into the path of Danielle Krajnak, an easy save in the end. To be a handball, and it was. I wonder what's going on in his mind. Certainly be pleased with 2-1 advantage in this game. Started the game really, really well. For the most part, they've dictated, but Ryan Campbell's side have certainly lifted their intensity and their attacking output as this first half has continued. Cass Davis with a fantastic chance. Sent that one high, and then she created her own luck, hitting the crossbar and then sailing it just over, really forcing Keely Richards to be a massive part of this game, force some saves from her. Bauman and Davis. Davis will set it up and can't get past Yallop. Slipped through, and McQueen almost redirecting it. Just to the back, just anxiously saw that ball and was really pleased it went wide of her goal. This ball sitting up nicely, redirected back, and to come off the head. Some Brisbane players, but it may have taken deflection on the way back out. It's a smart ball out to Allen. Got a few numbers in, and Richards, safe pair of hands. Searching for somebody to come out and receive the pass. Just maybe lost a little bit of their way, Brisbane. As Newcastle have tried to cut out the spaces that Brisbane were really attacking early in this contest. Kruger, smart touch, finding Yallop. This is what they want to do. Ingle's got to chase it down. She's got space out wide. Chico's the nearest defender to her. Searching for somebody on the edge of the box. Dundas hasn't dealt with it well. Fryer slipping it out. Kruger, that effort looked like it was a shot. Ended up kind of being a pass to Papadinova, who couldn't control it. Set it up, and Richards able to calmly collect. Delahaye, Yallop out wide. Seen her in this position a few times in the game against Lorena Bauman. His passing options are not there as they used to be. Jackson sending it away. Jackson. Gallop away. Can she find somebody? Can only find the head of Tash Pryor, who heads it away. Now Hoban. Pryor did the defensive work rate. She'll charge up the field to help in the attack as well. Copus Brown. Out to cross the ball in. Hoban. 2 minutes added on to close out his first 45 minutes of action. As this ball turns, can it find Allen? He can only find the outstretched arms of Keely Richards. Smart flick from Tash Pryor. So intelligent. And Matilda's centre back. Almost worked out. Just too much pace on the ball in the end. We got a late goal to close out this first 45. Papadinova. She's really disrupted Tash Pryor a few times. Letting that ball run. Can she keep it in? She can. And the play stopped for a moment, and eventually we hear the call. Very strange passage of play. Wilson. Jackson. Bauman. Long ball forward. Allen's just come off the shoulder. Looked to time the run perfectly, but Richards right behind it. Active Perry Park crowd cheering on their keeper. Obviously, only one game so far this season. She came in last way against Sydney FC, but has had experience in this Ninja A-League competition. Reliable for Brisbane after Sakani's departure. The Queen coming across. And you see those ribbons as well from the players as part of this Pride round. But that is the end to the first 45. Tamika Yallop's 2 goals sees Brisbane ahead. Emma Dundas with a fantastic long-range strike, keeping the Newcastle Jets in this contest. Her second ever goal in the competition, and what a strike it was. But a lively first 45 that sees Brisbane Roar 2, Newcastle Jets 1. There was a lot of action in the first 45. And this is how it all started. Fry with a beautiful turn, and then the beautiful pass to follow, and then Yallop slotting it in. Krajanak was diving for it, but it was too far wide. It was really well worked from Brisbane, and is a product of the work rate they had. But this effort from Emma Dundas, chested it down, and then took it beautifully off the post as well. What a strike from the youngster. She got an assist, a hockey assist last week, and then this effort, cool, calm, not a lot of reaction. You can see she may be a little bit surprised as well, but what a strike it was. But then Tamika Yallop, moments later, on the edge of the box, getting Brisbane back to lead. Hayashi's happy, Yallop was happy, and the Brisbane Roar back a goal to the good. And a reaction from the captain. More possession. Pretty fair on the shots, Brisbane Roar, and then shots on target 4 apiece. But a very entertaining first 45. Brisbane Roar doing what they like to do, have possession. Newcastle Jets attacking on the counter. That's what they do at their best. But at halftime, it is the Brisbane Roar 2, Newcastle Jets 1.
You can make it with Ninja barbecues. They're better with electric grills that sear and char like a gas grill. Plus, you can also barbecue, smoke and air fry outdoors. Backyard batches are better with pizza ovens that give you a crispy crust, high heat roasting and barbecue smoking. No matter how you're spending your time outdoors, bring the outdoors indoors with Ninja. Channel 10 is giving away truckloads of cash every weeknight at 6 p.m. That's right, Grant Denby is making dreams come true on Deal or No Deal. You don't want to miss out on this deal on Channel 10 or stream it on 10 Play. Get ready to cheer just like Liberty supports the Adrians. They're on your team too. Whether you're planning a holiday or buying a new home, they could provide the assistance you need to keep your free thinking goals. Liberty, loans for free thinkers. And please welcome to the field our CS2 halftime heroes today from Caloundra FC, Redlands United FC and Barton Latrobe FC.
Well, it is the Brisbane Roar who have a 2-1 advantage against the Newcastle Jets. Been very entertaining here at Perry Park. We've got another 45 minutes that awaits. But in other news, Melbourne Victory striker Holly Furphy has been a revelation since joining the club on an injury replacement contract in January, scoring 3 goals in her 6 matches. Our Dub Zone panel discussed Furphy's prospects this week with an upcoming Matilda series against Korea on the horizon.
Holly Furphy steps up. What an instinctive player she is.
Catalyst off the bench here. I mean, so the subs go through. Heyman comes off the bench for Canberra. Furphy comes off the bench for Victory at the same time. Holly Furphy's weakness before going away to college was her shooting.
Wow.
It's amazing
You wouldn't think.
She has come back. She has developed it so much overseas to score a goal like that. We saw the goal against Western United, the goal on debut against Sydney FC. I mean, her movement and her ability to get into goal-scoring positions was already what had made her stand out as a junior.
Yeah. She's definitely persistent and you know, doesn't give up. Her balance is extraordinary. But, her strike rate's fantastic.
I love the tenacity of her to continue to fight for that and then still have a crack at goal and manage to sneak it in, which ultimately got her side the 3 points. But where is her ceiling, Taya? Because she's still so young.
I think this is a player who suffered an ACL away at college. So she also lost a year. She got a Young Matildas cap but didn't make the Under-20 World Cup the year that the Young Matildas went away to Costa Rica. That age group, we need strikers. We need forwards.
Yeah.
There's going to be a gap of players that age unless someone emerges. And I think this is the someone that is emerging.
Absolutely. And at the moment, she can't miss, you know, on goal. So, absolutely what we need and hope to see her step up on that elite level.
It's astute from Victory. They had this deal lined up in pre-season and always knew that when Holly finished at college, she'd be coming back to Victory specifically. But aren't there a few teams around the league that are thinking, rich get richer? Victory have already got the golden boot leader, and now they're adding in a striker that could be the tipping point to help them beat Melbourne City or Adelaide in a knockout final.
Yeah, not to mention the 13 different goal scorers that they do have. So, yeah, they've definitely got plenty of attacking options there. But like you said, there's a few teams out there that might be on the hunt for Furphy.
Is it Can I say the M word? I mean, if we said it super early about Lainey Fryer, can I say the M word here about Holly Furphy?
Why not?
I mean, if we still have the interim coach in Tom Samani for the career series.
Yeah.
Can we do?
I think come next season.
We can't forget Remy Siemsen has started scoring goals again over in Sweden. Their season's back on, and she missed out on the last She Believes Cup. So I think she should be back. But in terms of what's coming out of the Ninja A-League,
Yeah.
I think
Oh, she's
Holly
up
Furphy's
there.
got to be in the mix, in the conversation.
That was a riveting conversation, but don't forget, Dubzone is available every Tuesday on the A-League's website, app and YouTube channel, along with Template. But meanwhile, on Friday night, Western United showed plenty of fight and character with a comeback win against Canberra United. Let's find out what makes them tick off the field in another edition of Ninja Express.
I'm Chloe Legazzo and this is Alana Cern, and you are here to hear us doing our question time. Who's more likely to win a friendly competition match outside of soccer? Anything between me and you, like ping pong, cooking,
Okay, you can't say cooking.
wrestling.
Cooking, I'll give you cooking. Everything else I've got covered. What are you gonna beat me in?
No hand-eye coordination sports.
Footy?
No, definitely not.
You're pretty good at
Cards.
You're good at cards.
If you were to vote for me as the MVP of the season, it's not the question, but let's frame it like that one. What's one thing that makes me stand out in your eyes?
I like this. Give it.
Go on, give it to me.
Maybe a bangers from outside the box.
Shot on goal from distance. Oh my goodness me, Legazzo.
I'll give you that.
Thanks, Dolls. You're an old school centre back, so like maybe like you're sweeping, crunching tackles.
I like a bit of that.
What's your thoughts on reality TV? Heavy on maths.
Maths? Last night, shocking. I don't know, like if you asked me the question of would I go on to a reality TV show, I would probably say no. I wouldn't be able to do it.
It's not that bad.
Would you do reality TV?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably call that reality TV. The Amazing Race.
No, but like we're talking about something other than that.
Well, like a dating show or something.
Yeah,
well, I couldn't go on a dating show because
we're
I'm
not-
married.
I know. If you weren't though, you still wouldn't be able to do it.
No, there's no way.
You
There's
wouldn't
no
like
way.
anyone on the show.
But I could. The Block, please.
Oh.
2026.
Yes, get her on the block. She's a handful, but she'll be alright.
Scroll through your photos until the other says stop, and then tell us about that photo. Oh, I'm nervous now.
No cheating.
Okay.
I need to see. Go.
Stop.
Oh, that's gonna be good. That's a good story.
Yeah, it's a good story. In the off season, that's in Arizona. Alyssa and I went like ATVing in the desert, and funny story about it
Oh no.
is that I accidentally flipped it. So that was really fun. Liz almost lost her arm, and
Maybe don't say that. That part could have been left out.
I lost thousands of dollars. So that was great. What a good photo.
What'd you learn from that?
I should
Do it
be
again.
driving ATVs.
Ready?
Yep. Stop. Oh wow, you really don't have any photos.
I know. This photo? Yeah. So this photo, I don't even know. I think that might have been. That's at like Christmas or Easter at my place. The Labrador in the corner upside down. That's my dog Charlie. And the one opposite is Mac, my cousin's dog. When he was a puppy, I think that was the first time they met. It would have been at Christmas or Easter. So
Standard
yeah,
travel position.
standard. She hasn't moved, and that was probably 8 years ago.
Please welcome back to the field for the second half of tonight's game, the Newcastle Jets and your Brisbane Broncos.
Well, it certainly was a lively first half of football. Brisbane Roar 2-1, and Tamika Yallop 2 goals in the first half. Not only were those 2 goals important for the Golden Boot race, as Emma Dundas also got on the score sheet. She's been fantastic in this game in the midfield in recent weeks as well. But you see Tamika Yallop, those 2 goals, getting her to 9 goals for the season. But most importantly, it gets her outright second in the all-time scorers list for the Ninja A-League competition. 71 goals for her. Sam Kerr moves to third, Yallop in second. And if you head to Canberra and you see Michelle Heyman, now that is the top scorer in this competition. Some fantastic names on top of that list, but Brisbane and Yallop searching for her third. Could it be a hat-trick? Could it be a day of even more joy? Tamika Yallop just wide. She looks hungry for the third. She's not satisfied with just 2. A beautiful, quick start from Brisbane, what we saw them do their best in the first half. A great cut back on the inside, got Pryor and Chico on the wrong side. Just couldn't find the ball on the right side of the post. Dallahar cutting it back. Hunting for it was Papadinova. Falls to Lainey Fryer. Got a first half assist. Now Yallop, can she get a second? Tees it up for Fryer, trying to return the favour. Ajanak. Use it again. Lainey Fryer is still in the race as well for on route. Those 2 goals, Yallop, she gets ahead of her in terms of Brisbane's top scorers this season. When you look at those 2 so high up on the Golden Boot race, you can really realise how Brisbane have got themselves in the position they have, and it's more unfortunate the injuries they've had and how this season has at times fallen away from them. But we spoke earlier in this game about their upcoming 5 fixtures. A lot of big sides to face. So Melbourne City, Adelaide, Melbourne Victory. They need to get the points against the Newcastle Jets side, who are coming into this fixture with 2 wins in their last 2 games. Wilson able to shrug that off. Chico on the ball now. Red sets in Brisbane. It's the last game of the round. As McQueen stumbles with the ball, inviting the pressure from Newcastle. Bauman tries to set it up wide. Allen is there, ready and waiting. She has to keep it in play firstly. Barely does that, and then coughing it up, but it may come back through Claudia Chico, and then Tamika Yallop doing her defensive duties. There has been an onslaught of goals in this round of Ninja A League. 26 goals so far. Will we see some more? Yallop has added 2 to it. She looks like she wants the 3rd. Maybe out and away. As Woods maybe just took a little bit too long in possession. Fryer maybe was shielded away, had her ankles clipped, no foul call. Dundas. This is slipping through for Lauren Allen. She's finding a lot of space. She has to dive to keep it in play. And then Jackson, Devon Jackson, in the right place at the right time. She came back from injury last week, and now she gets on the score sheet. A quick return to level for Newcastle. Attacking on the counter, that ball through for Lauren Allen. She had to dive for it, caused a little bit of chaos, and Jackson, right place, right time. Nice finish in the end, and it's all level again. You think about that Tamika Yallop chance we had. Just saw so early into the second half, but it's Newcastle who get the luck, and Newcastle who find this game level. Last time they faced off, 6-1, Brisbane Roar away at the number 2 sports ground. Lainey Fryer's first ever hat-trick in the competition. We saw goals then, we're seeing goals now. So far 4, we saw 7 in that fixture. Will we get that high in terms of the total goals scored? It's 4th goal of the season for Devon Jackson. Allen, Dundas. Moving it quick. Newcastle at their best this season. That's when the counter-attacking football is working. Out to Jackson again. Hayashi knocked off with that header. Saw the power in Devon Jackson's strike, but Hayashi off the ball is just looking a little useful there. Had to stop the effort, but that have come at a cost. Look at that thumping effort from Devon Jackson. Driving through, was probably heading wide, but Hayashi couldn't take a chance, and she was just kind of forced back by the force of that shot after heading it away. Head injuries are something don't play around with in this competition. She might just need to take a moment just to regain her composure, but Hayashi, particularly in the early part of this game, was really influential with her passing, really disrupting the play. And Newcastle, last 3 games, beating West Sydney FC last week, 1 goal to the good after that effort from Sheridan Gallagher at half-time, just before half-time, beat Perth Glory. That loss to Western Sydney Wanderers before that, who had hit a good little patch of form, but they've picked up Newcastle, and there'll certainly be a lot of sides in this competition who are looking at Newcastle saying, hold on, get some points out of this. They play Melbourne Victory, Western United and Melbourne City. 3 sides currently in the top 6, and then Central Coast Mariners. But 2 of those, Western United and Central Coast Mariners, they are looking at the Brisbane Roar. They want them to drop points, normally asking Newcastle to do them some favours here. Obviously, it's not about that for Newcastle and for Ryan Campbell. This side, it's still mathematically, technically got a chance themselves. Miss Davis, wonder what she's saying of her side as the captain. got an early goal. It's all about keeping composure, keeping the momentum that they've had, being influential in counter-attack. So interesting. Ryan Campbell at times spoke about his side wanting to keep possession, but it's kind of been the opposite for Newcastle when they have really found the most luck and most success. It's been on counter-attacking opportunities, and they may break away once again as Dundas picks off that pass. That's where Newcastle scored their goals. That's where they've been dangerous. Seeing the opposition a little off balance, capitalising on those chances. As a side have struggled in terms of goals. You look at their XG, they've underperformed in terms of the goals they should have scored. And now they need to focus on defending. Pringle, Chico, wins that battle. Pringle just showed too much of the ball. Fourth corner of the game, Hayashi to continue. It'll be another high and long delivery as we saw in the first half. It certainly will be. And Bakoyos got her head to it, but couldn't redirect it back goalward. Curling ball into the path of Yallop. Pryor able to stop, but Yallop finds it. A momentary halt. That's a Pringle. Can she cut on the inside and get a shot away? Sits it up for Fryer. And wide it goes. Amy Fryer just couldn't redirect it on the right side of the post. It's been kind of what's happened for Brisbane in this second half. Yallop's chance on the outside of the far right post. Yallop's one on the right side of the far right post, and Fryer on the left side of the near post. Through, picked up by Hoban in a foot race with Woods. Woods knocks it away. Will it stay in play? It might be more advantageous to let it go out, but Hoban picks it up. Maybe shows a little bit too much the ball. Cleared away. And if you look at the kind of the fight for the top six, West United sitting in fourth on 29 points, but if you go down to Wellington, who sit in 8th, they are on 23 points. So that is a 6-point difference from 4th to 8, and anything can happen. And look at this week's fixtures. Central Coast Mariners and Perth Glory drawing 3-3 on Friday night. Wellington falling to Sydney SC, courtesy of a late winner from Princess Abini. Newcastle could really help out a lot of sides, and Canberra falling to Western United in that 4-3 thriller. Out it goes to Copa Sprout. Cuts it in. It's too far of everybody. Brisbane at the moment sitting 5th on the table on 26 points. So help out particularly Canberra United, who dropped points against West United on 24. Maybe we feel like they haven't dropped too many with the two sides nearest them above them in Central Coast and Brisbane. Not capitalising, claiming all 3 points and kind of separating themselves further. Keeps that top 6 race alive for another week. We're near the end of the Ninja A-League competition and head into finals. Hayashi. McQueen. Brown. Jackson running alongside her. Possession. Looking for the run of Allen. Left it for Dundas. We got the opening goal for Newcastle. And Davis just not catching the ball right. Tagging the arm there, a look to Sophie Hoban, and having a few words with referee Isabella Mawson. And Davis, as we've seen so often on set-piece duties. Keely Richards, experienced 30-year-old in goals. Olivia Sakani leaving in midweek due to a dislocated kneecap. Davis sits this ball up. Pryor's ready and waiting. High looping ball, looping too far. It was well timed, but Pryor maybe just caught underneath it and couldn't kind of whip it past Richards. Hoban. Hellman turning, causing a slip, continuing the run, and losing it out. Davis. Copus Brown, ball trapped at her feet for a moment. Dundas, can she get on the end of that? At that time, Allen deflected away by McQueen. Hoban. Bauman. Not the effort she would have been after. It looked far more settled, Newcastle, in the second half. You can see Copus Brown just putting some pressure on Hayashi, and looks like they've got two players in Jackson and Hayashi. Jackson and Copus Brown doing that, not allowing Hayashi to break away with either a run or a pass. And they've almost eliminated that pass out to the fullback that Brisbane were using to drive up the field of play. Having to work a lot harder, a lot more patient. Queen calling for somebody to come closer. Pringle, Chico certainly tugging at the shirt. just not finding the space they were used to. Pringle makes some of her own. Blocked away by Chico. Allen. Away from her feet. Woods. Yallop. Turning and going. And ball going away from Pringle. To give a lot of credit to Emma Dundas in the middle of the park for Newcastle in recent weeks. She's looks really, really comfortable on the ball. Played a big part in that goal to Sheridan Gallagher last week against Sydney FC, playing it out, and then won't get the assist, but she did a lot of that work. She looked really calm and composed. Maybe it's been the answer that Newcastle have needed in the middle of the park. Pringle against Chico, watching her closely. Get the ball in. Dundas finding Copus Brown, showing too much of the ball. Hoban, Jackson, quick at their feet, and they want to be in Newcastle. Allen, they've got to play it down. They'll continue the run. That's slipping through. It was the right idea, just too much on it. Jackson. Still down, just been a little bit of discomfort in Kiwi. Spent time in the Victorian NPL last winter. I wonder what Ryan Campbell's thinking, looking intently at that monitor. Just taken out there. Not comfortable at all. That is a late challenge. The NPL season has started in the likes of New South Wales and Victoria. So some of these players who are playing in the Ninja A-League competition will spend their winters there. Obviously with this extended season that we've seen in recent years, it's seeing some of these players playing less of that. It kind of rolls in and some of them hit really good form, and you can see players who break out in the NPL get a chance back in the Ninja A-League competition. Think the likes of Naya Markowski has a stellar season with Pauline. Players there we'll see in the Ninja A-League competition next year, as well as Lauren Jackson gets away from McQueen. She cuts it across. Their runners in the back. Jackson was lurking. Fighting ball, but Hayashi always in the right position, but they win a corner, Newcastle. Always aiming for the likes of Josie Wilson, Tash Pryor, their tall targets. It's all about the delivery. Davis plays it to the near post, headed up by McQueen. Dundas battling with Kruger. Yallop, she wants to run, she's searching for her third. Cut the angle with Sophie Hoban, but she wants to switch the play out. There's space out there for Lainey Fry to attack, and Lainey Fry is away. Can she get the third for Brisbane? Ran into too much traffic, lost the ball, and pulling Cass Davis. They certainly got away with one, Newcastle. Fryer looked to be away in the box. Yallop did well to switch the play out to the right-hand side. Opus Brown should have done a little bit better as Fryer came through, and then Tash Pryor really doing the work at the end to deny Lainey Fryer, but maybe Opus Brown, that initial effort probably should have done a lot better to deny Lainey Fryer a chance to run a goal. Woods, here is shove, you'll see. Keep possession, Brisbane. Pringle up against Chico. Seen this a few times. Curling ball into the path of Yallop. Will it fall for her? It won't. Pringle get a second crack at it. Davis clearing it. Needs to be calm, Newcastle. Just inviting too much pressure, being very chaotic. So Newcastle have struggled at times this season when they've just let the game get away from them. Frantic decisions, haven't been decisive, invited pressure. It's a good ball in from Pringle. Yallop fought for front position and then just landed late and couldn't follow up with the pass to somebody or even a shot away. Brown. Chico driving ball, searching for Devin Jackson. It was cut out. Davis. Pryor. One ball, good run. Hoban. Right it goes. Beautiful ball from Tash Pryor. Sophie Hoban did the best she really could have. Off balance to even get it goalward. Scored a brace against Perth Glory 2 rounds ago. Yallop. Pringle. Up against Chico. And both falling to the ground. Chico certainly got her hands to it at some point. Not sure. There was no call in the end. Would have been harsh if it was a penalty, but they both went to ground and there was certainly some inadvertent contact with the hand. It's very interesting that that's right there. It almost looks like she grabs it. Very strange. Almost no call there. Seen them elect to go deep with the deliveries. This time more central. Jackson tried to turn it away. Hoban charging, using her pace. McQueen went to ground, kept it alive for Brisbane. Focus Brown. Lost it for a moment. Lost out to Yallop. Focus Brown, a former Matilda. Pringle loves this battle with Chico. I'm sure Chico does too, because she wins that one and stays on her feet. Talk about one-on-one battles in NBA sort of games, but Claudia Chico in football, she would love those sorts of battles, particularly in training. It was a great sliding challenge from Holly McQueen. Just saw. Miyashi to the near post this time. And out it goes. Good to see. Pringle got away from one. Wire. Flicks it out to Copus Brown, but it'll stay with Brisbane. Hayashi. Stayed in the position and then just couldn't keep that in play. I wonder what Alex Smith will do. Obviously, Evie Popadinova came on for Grace Koilamu in the first half. Probably a change he wouldn't have liked to have made so early in the game, but the striker's just kind of faded in this second half. We haven't seen too much of her. We do have the likes of Mariel Ecker on the bench. Goal scorer recently against Sydney FC. She can be a threat as well, so will he elect to bring her on to put a spark to this side as this ball plays out to Devon Jackson. Hoban, Copus Brown, Allen nearby. Goes with the cross, McQueen heads it away. It was a familiar pattern. Allen looked to be offside, and she was. Of Ruby Cuthbert and Molly Kinsella as well on the bench. Kinsella coming in as an injury replacement. It's Ruby Cuthbert as well. Yallop. Space to attack. Got Delaharp in support. Drifts inside. Dundas sticking the boot out. Helping her side regain possession. It's real end-to-end sort of stuff here at Perry Park. Tamika Yallop's down, holding, looks to be her calf. Could it be cramp? Let's take a look at what may have caused it. She just stretched for it and it looked very awkward, and she immediately grabbed at that right leg. Just kind of planted in the ground and just went straight for it. Alex Smith trying to give instruction to his side. It was a fantastic first 45. It maybe hasn't been the same kind of results they've got. Newcastle have made adjustments. Brisbane have certainly made adjustments, but it looks like for the moment Ryan Campbell's ones that winning out for the Newcastle Jets as Yallop is down on the ground. A massive blow for Brisbane if Yallop isn't able to continue in this game. She's been really, really good for large parts of this contest. Obviously, her 2 goals are what keeps a level for Brisbane. She looked close to getting her hat-trick early in this second half. Her 2 goals have got her equal second outright in the all-time goal scorers list for the Ninja A-League competition, surpassing Sam Kerr. Yallop now sits on 71 goals. To be in discomfort. See the pickle juice next to her. You hope it's only cramp. Doesn't look great at the moment, and Mariel Hector looks to be preparing to come on. Now this was goal number 70 and goal number 8 of the season for Tamika Yallop. Beautiful strike, and then this to be outright second and a 9th of the competition this season. You saw how much it meant to her. I'm sure she would have known, but she was so close to that on the leaderboard. They were part of the important legacy and history of this competition, but looks like her evening is done. Another forced substitution for Alex Smith, and this time Mariel Hector comes on to replace her. Even trying to stretch it out, she does not look comfortable. Put a lot of work in. Play started. And they'll need to dig deep, Brisbane. Not only was Yallop just such a threat attacking-wise, but in the build-up, dictating play, kind of that movement. They've puffed it up high up the field. Copus Brown, high lifting ball. Fakes the back of Perry Park. Dundas. His first touch of the game. Hayashi. Kruger. On ball, searching for the run of Delaharp. She may keep it in, but there aren't that many numbers. But she's done the best result she probably could have asked for.
Substitution for Brisbane.
There's Marioleka coming on.
Nikki Yallop, replaced by number 8, Mariel Hecker.
Yallop. Missing in pain. Hayashi, high lifting ball. Woods! Saved by Krashenak. Woods took it, got it on target. A great shot, equaled by a great save. Teed it up beautifully, it looked like one of those training ground efforts. Woods did so well, maybe would have liked to just gone a little further away from Krashenak, but it required an important save, and it keeps the tie square here at Perry Park. Dinova, Davis. Hayashi teeing up from a long, long way out. If any player in this competition is allowed to do that, it's probably Momo Hayashi. Her catalogue of goals in this Ninja A-League season has been some of the best.
Tonight's official attendance
Think
was
about that one against Western United. I'd say keep watching this game, but if you haven't seen it after this one, get it up on YouTube. Fantastic strike. Papadinova. Pringle continuing the run. Needs to get it tangled from her feet, but tangles it up in Tash Prize, and they'll get another corner. They're mounting the pressure, Brisbane, from these set pieces. No side has been more lethal in the competition when it comes to set pieces in every single aspect that makes it up a set piece. It is the Brisbane Roar who stand head and shoulders above everyone else. Deep ball, and well out, never just going to find anybody. It's Devon Jackson's goal in the second half that has it all square. Tamika Yallop's 2 goals in the first half. Emma Dundas getting on the score sheet to break up the 2 goals from Yallop. Jackson's goal at the start of the second half makes it 2-2. Both sides desperate for the 3 points, especially for Brisbane. This top 6 battle. Newcastle still mathematically involved. The side sitting around the top 6, be hoping that either Newcastle claim more 3 points or the points are shared. Woods. Delaharp. Attack this space, but shadowed by Hoban. Entered the last 10 minutes of regular time for this contest. Neither side break the deadlock. Ecker headed on. Dundas had to stretch for it. Back to the amount of chances that have had for either side to add to the amount of goals they've had in this game. Back to Cass Davis's chances in the first half. So close in the box, and then skied, and then she almost got on the score sheet from a long way out. In the post, and then Papadinova now trying to get a chance for Fryer. Can she get a shot away? She can, but straight at the feet of Claudia Chico. Lainey Fry has been frustrated all game. She's got the assist for Yallop's first goal, but in terms of her own shots on goal, it's been frustrating for the young forward. That's Matilda's call up. And a part of the side. And to score once again today is Copus Brown fighting, beating Kruger. Lauren Allen, good run to pick up. Just not sure enough in that moment. Lauren Allen for a while has actually been sitting second all-time for Newcastle for a large part of this season in terms of their all-time leading scorer.
Coming off, number 11, Devin Jackson.
Devin Jackson, the goal scorer, replaced by Claire Adams. What can Adams do? She's had impactful moments when she's come on in previous games. Certainly not afraid of the moment. And that's down the ground. Isabella Mawson has really let a lot go today. Let the sides battle it out. Fryer slipping it out and too close to Chico. Should just watch it go out of play. Maybe a few times though in the season we'd have seen the whistle being blown, but Boston just letting them play. Talk about Lauren Allen. Obviously, Tyra Andrews is the outright top goal scorer for Newcastle. Legend, 45 goals to her name, but Allen sits on 19 with Emily Van Egmond tied there, so trying to second for herself. This ball may sit up for Papadinova as Pryor just calmly allows Krajnak the time to come out for it. Hoban finding Copus Brown down on the play on the right-hand side. Allen, can she take a strike? She can set up a teammate! And she's offside! Claire Adams to be denied by the flag of Paula Malawa-Dooley. Allen did the right thing, set up a teammate, and Adams charged at it, beat everybody, in the flag saving Brisbane Roar for the moment. Almost instant impact for the sub. Saw that almost with Evie Papadinova when she came on as well. And Adams coming closer, only to be denied by the flag. Papadinova in a fight with Wilson. Davis, and shoved by Marioleka. Two very experienced campaigners. Krajnak. McQueen. So many people out here at Perry Park, and obviously they've been disrupted in recent weeks with the cyclone, but so many of them out there always showing out for this Brisbane Roar side, particularly this season. Is not waiting. This final whistle. Will we see a late winner? We saw one. That Sydney SC fixture against Wellington. Princess Abini saw how much it meant to Sydney SC side, who've had a really difficult season. We see it here for either one of these two teams. Dinova, Chico getting in a battle. I mustn't say no more. Probably will be some more from Claudia Chico. It is a hallmark of her game. Very physical player. And Papadinova getting on the wrong side that time. Hayashi sends it long. And away by Tash Pryor. So relaxed, Tash Pryor all the time, so composed, even in high stress moments. And another set piece, another chance for Brisbane. They've been so good this season at set piece opportunities. Can they capitalise on this one? Can Hayashi find the head of a teammate? She sends it high. It's not clear just yet. This shot back on goal. Into the hands of Krajanak. They want to move quickly. It's when Newcastle are at their best. She sends it high and long. It is a foot race. McQueen has to be mindful that ball doesn't sit nicely for her. It finds Copus Brown. Looking for the run of Allen this time. Got Claire Adams in the middle. Drifting away from a few. Almost looked to have found the spot, and then teeing up. Blocked that time by Marioleka. Hecker again. That's the kind of tenacity you need if you want to win a game of football. Papadinova searching for somebody to make the run with her. Sends that ball back. Needed it to go forward for Hecker to lunge onto it. Kruger. Chased down by Hobart. Mawson has let a lot go. I don't know why. The play is a surprise. She hasn't blown her whistle. 6 minutes to close this game out. And over the back, Claire Adams, the substitute. Can she get on the score sheet? Driving to the line and hitting the side netting. Took a deflection on the way through. Took a touch from Richards. Will be a corner either way for Newcastle. We'll see a sub.
Coming off, number 10,
So, Isabel Rowley coming on for Libby Copus Brown. And so made a return this week after serving a one-match suspension last week. And Rowley do something here as well. Coming in at a set piece, Claire Adams taking it high ball, sitting in an awkward area. Pryor got a strike away. Allen gonna get them to return it back. Lainey Fry, it falls to Emma Dundas. Hobart. There's the runner, Cass Davis. Can she get it? She can only find the body of Keely Richards. Will be another set piece. Mounting the pressure, this time Newcastle. Cass Davis looked to be away. Keely Richards made herself big. Brisbane had their run of corners. They had 10 in the game. Newcastle now for their 7th. Claire Adams to take. In an awkward area once again. Pryor was searching for it. Locked that effort of Bauman's. Slipping out. Richards is going to come and collect it. Just calm it for a moment. Brisbane know how important these 3 points are. That's not the pass you want out from your goalkeeper. Dundas scored the opening goal for Newcastle. Driving. Good run. Experience of Cass Davis. They need to be smart, Newcastle, if they want the 3 points for themselves. This is a deep ball, easily caught by Richards. There's a whistle. Middle of the park. This is another driving ball. Allen closely by Richards. Just feels like a game of tennis. Back and forth it goes.
Substitution for Brisbane Roar.
Seeing another sub. So Ruby Cuthbert coming on for Holly McQueen. Cuthbert, tall, has to be defensively composed. Dundas, Chico takes the feet. Needs to be better. Around Allen. Those missed chances from both sides. And they love them again now. It's going to be a corner. Cuthbert was calling for something different. Ruby Cuthbert signing a new 2-year deal during the week to junior Matilda. Hamstring injuries that have kept her out for a large portion of this season. Adams playing it short. Hoban, high ball. Richards had numbers crashing up against her. Tash Pryor looked to be the dominant force, just couldn't get ahead to it. Four minutes have passed. So the edge closer and closer to the final whistle. Ryan Campbell wants this play to get going quickly. He's launched the ball back up the other way. Bauman. She finds it again. That's awkward. Lauren Allen! There's the winner! Lauren Allen! No longer tied in this game. No longer is she tied in the number 2 position for Newcastle's all-time leading scorers, 20 goals in her Newcastle career. Could this be one of the most important? It wasn't dealt with, but she dealt with it, dispatched the ball into the net, making it 3-2 here at Perry Park, and you see the celebrations and you see the joy. Lauren Allen, such an important goal. In the 5th minute of added time. What a goal to score and what a time to score it. They've been so much better in the second half. Wasn't as late as the Beanies in the 90+8 minute. Doesn't matter. Now Brisbane, can they respond? They are running out of time. That's a heavy touch into the goal scorer's feet. She's going to send it long. In an awkward position. Richards going to come out for it. 6 minutes have gone. All up to referee Isabella Mosson. How much time will she add on? Could Newcastle get another one? Hoban doesn't want it. She wants the corner flag. Saw her do that against Sydney SC last week, and she did a damn good job. And it's going to stay with Newcastle. Time is not the friend of the Brisbane Roar. The position of the ball is not their friend either. Claudia Chico is going to take her sweet time to get there. And I'll let it go out once again. What a win this will be for the Newcastle Jets. If they see it out, they hadn't got 2 games in a row undefeated. They haven't got 3 all season. Chico poking it away as well. Such a troublemaker, such a disruptive force, but she'll be happy to receive that yellow card. Hayashi breaking it out. But there's the final whistle. And there is a blow to Newcastle that they've cost Brisbane Roar. A blow to Brisbane Roar's chances for the top 6. This back end to the season has not been good, but it has been good for the Newcastle Jets. 3 wins in their last 3 games. Alex Smith has got to search for some answers if his side have any chance of playing in the finals. Devon Jackson got Newcastle level just after half-time, and Lauren Allen got them the winner. All smiles for the Newcastle Jets as they travel home with all 3 points. A sad evening of football for the Brisbane Roar. Some slight joy for Tamika Yallop. She is second all-time now in terms of top goal scorer.